Hey everybody, it's Ryan F. MTG here, and today we're going to be doing some Wesker Uroboros deck. Here's the QR code just in case if you want to play this yourself. And let's talk a little bit about the deck before we jump into some matches. So this basically just wants to get some fatties in the yard. The fatties that we have are 3 Tyrants and 3 Devils, and get them back with Uroboros, or we can get it back with a Rebirth or Forced Revival. And ways to get in the yard are False Throne as well as Malice. Actually, like if you have a devil on the yard and you Malice that devil, you will keep one devil in the graveyard and then one devil on the battlefield. So then you kind of have 2 copies, so then you can actually rebirth. And then basically we just have some life gain and then a whole bunch of like hard removal and obliteration, or ways like Mad Massacre to flip our own Tyrant. So why don't we jump into some games? I think right now my rank is like 1600 because I've been trying to play a lot of different decks since the new set has come out. And it's been about, what, 10 days, I believe? I believe it was just like last Monday, so it hasn't been that long. Okay, good old classic Ryu as a first matchup seems good. This is why you play this hand. Because, or this deck, sorry, is this hand. We can False Throne, and then we can Rebirth. Let's False Throne again. So, of note, I didn't Rebirth there, because the Rebirth would resolve before the False Throne, so we would not get a fatty back. We would get nothing back, right? And that's important to remember. Because you could be like, oh, I just want to use my free mana. So now as soon as we can, we'll play this. Should we, or should we actually just... We could just do this. I don't hate that. Because I kind of want to see if they would, like, try to kill something. Like, well, probably burn face. Having 3 of these is not that great. We could eat this. But I'm kind of okay because I actually kind of want this to trade with the guy up there. Even though it'll take a little bit longer. So Force Revival, we still do have 1 devil in the yard. So that will eat it. And we could wait for Force Revival to get a devil. Yeah, why don't we do this? Because also, we're either getting a devil, a slow tyrant, or a fast tyrant. And if it's a slow tyrant, we can eat it and flip it. And then we actually have our critical on deck. If it's that, we don't really want to eat it. Just yet. Maybe if they drop another little, like, another hasty threat, we could eat the hasty threat, then eat our thing to gain some life. I think we'll just play this. Fortunately, we're taking 2 more. So we'll play this, then we'll get a devil on the top row. This is looking pretty good for us. This is fine. 12 damage is not that much when we had, like, pretty big defense on all of our creatures, and we want the middle to die. So let's just eat this. We could have Malice there. However, I would much rather gain 7. This is fine, because hopefully this doesn't... Well, it's going to negate our gain 7, but that's kind of okay. I still would rather negate the gain 7 than take 6, especially when they're just at 7. So we're going to have a devil, fast tyrant, devil... Well, I guess maybe we... Hopefully we don't get a slow tyrant in the bottom. This should not kill any of our creatures. Awesome. That was the best. We got there. Yeah, definitely, like, whenever you have False Throne and Rebirth right away, it feels real good. And that's like, this is why I'm playing this deck, right? Overall, I like the Ryu matchup. Ryu definitely can be a little bit faster than you, and especially with the burn, it can kind of get scary, especially the Malices. You saw that Malice, like, there's a couple times we could have played it, but it's like, you know what, if we Malice and if we lose 6 or 8 life, they could just, like, throw a couple burn spells our way, and then we could be dead, so it's kind of not worth it. We'll probably just False Throne right away, since they don't have any creature that gets pumped. So if they want to throw away a cantrip or something, at least they're not getting like extra value off of it. So we're either going to do Force Revival or play a Devil. However, if they play like a Buki or something, we'll definitely just obliterate it. I think we just want to play a Devil. Yeah, let's just play Devil. Ooh, having a Rebirth is nice. Because we already have... Yeah, we already have a Devil because we had a False Throne as our first play of the game. They could counter this, and that would be kind of sad, but not terrible. We don't want a Man Massacre. There's no real reason to do that. Ooh, that was nice. Now we just kind of wait, save up mana until we can try to kill the Jester, because there's no reason to, like, kill the Flyers or anything like that. I'm assuming they have another Halt spell. Don't disappoint me now. We could try a way to see if this Dino would, or the Devil would actually kill the Jester, because them wasting a Jackpot makes me assume that they do not have a Halt. But I still think we'll use the mana advantage, and now we're only 4 away from using our critical.
Is that all you have?
Playing rough, you devil.
We could just jump, like, throw this here. Doesn't feel great, but we're not really doing anything else. Because it's just going to kind of trade, but then be fine. Ooh, that was fine. Because now we'll Man Massacre this. And that will actually kill us, so it's kind of nice that we play that zombie. Now we can use our critical to get back this Devil. Brainwash is an amazing card from the purple, but it's nice that we have a couple cards, such as Man Massacre and the Gain 7, that we can kind of play around it. And you can also obliterate your own creature. You cannot use this, though, since this is destroy an enemy creature. That's fine, they're just really trying to cantrip into something good here. So all rows are lethal, yeah. The big thing was that we got to Man Massacre, so basically counter plus kill their creature. So we countered their Brainwash, killed their creature, and then just got to get a bigger, fatter Devil back. Felt good, so 2-0 on the night. Okay, now we're... Okay, Wrath. We're kind of going the whole gambit, right? Ryu, Morgan, Wrath, 3 of the most played characters for sure. I think we'll just wait to play this. And then, like, when they do a pump spell or something, we can just False Throne. Let's actually kill this. And I'm okay doing it a little bit now. We could False Throne, but they can actually pump up again. And we kind of don't want them to pump up again, so I don't think we False Throne. Because if we False Throne, then they get 2 extra mana. And right now, this is still okay with us. This is less okay. We're just going to False Throne now. We could Malice. No, I think we'll wait, because Malice can actually be a good restart for their creatures. We could have Malice that, actually, to keep our Devil around. But I'm hoping that they use their critical on her, or we can just, like, throw this right here, right? Could just kill this. Let's just do this. Because they kill... no, they are exactly 17. So they're probably going to use their... I don't think we can malice it in fast... Yes, we can do it fast enough. Because this is great. It gets rid of their flying, and it also just, like, restarts their whole buffer and everything. So they did it just, like, a split second too soon, because it gave us enough time to actually malice in before it got one hit in, which was very key. We could just obliterate that, but that doesn't feel that good. I think I just false thrown here. To be fair, if we obliterate, we could actually use our critical faster. But I still don't think that's worth it. So let's do this, then this. Because now we're at 24, so we can use our critical. And that's exactly what we want to be doing right now. So we have two devils, which is great. Unfortunately, they didn't go in the middle. I wanted this one or this one to go in the middle. But they're still a little bit away from using their critical, which is nice. So now we'll just wait. Wait till we can use one of these and hopefully use it on something that they pump. Because they're only 3 mana away, and then they'll pump this. We could just do it now. Because they're only 1 mana away. Yeah, let's just do it now. Because then we're only taking 1 damage rather than more once they pump it. And then we can always, like, Man Massacre or this to flip. Oop, not anymore. That feels bad. Because it's like, oh, okay, like, that's a great target for one of these, but oh well. At least it's not slow anymore, but still doesn't feel great. So it's nice because this will actually kill the layer. However, if they have like shield or pump spell. We could just do this. I think I would rather... I actually think I would rather just wait for 8 mana to do this to make sure that we're actually getting something good. And we'll, cause like the Forced Revival could get back like a slow Tyrant, and that just would not feel great, right? So if they have like pump spell, it could be close, because basically they need now quite a few Reckless charges, or not even quite a few, just like 1. Because this is going to be 7, 14. But if they Reckless Charge, we now have enough for obliteration, and this should be game ending. Because now every row is lethal but the top devil. Perfect. Alright, great. I believe we are 3-0. Yeah, because we did Ryu, Mori, and Wrath, so we're 3-0. We've had some pretty good hands, and, you know, it's nice that it's like we had just enough mana to do obliteration. The data has changed. Okay. It is 7 o'clock. We get a little tiny intermission here. Yeah, usually the Wrath matchup, it can be close, right? Because like Wrath can just be like so fast, so busted. but usually it's nice because Malice is really good to reset creatures.
Subject.
You're not in the database.
And usually a lot of their like mana costs are not that much, like 3, 4, 5 mana, so only taking 3, 4, 5 damage is not too bad. Unfortunately, we just have to kind of do this. Let's see what they do. We could just do this now. Ew, I don't want to do it now. Hopefully they do it on the... Yes, go all in. Now I think we kill it, because it's a nice 2-for-1. We're using our mana advantage. We could wait for them to do more, but I doubt that they would do more until it at least hits once. I think we'll just put this here. We could... Yeah, let's just Mad Massacre that. Hopefully that will kill her, besides if they have a way to pump it. That's fine. Like... Not the best match to record, but oh well. A win's a win. It was really nice that we got a Tyrant. So we had a Tyrant and a way to kill the Tyrant, and then a Rebirth. So like we could play the slow Tyrant, kill our own slow Tyrant, and then have one fast Tyrant, and then rebirth the slow Tyrant back. So we were definitely had cards. I'm thinking they just had a hand out there, just like, nah. Or they've played, you know, the Wesker deck's definitely running around quite a bit, so maybe they just like played the Wesker deck and they're just like, I'm off this, right? I would like to play a different one. Okay. Ryu. I think we'll just start with Tyrant. Because Tyrant can take some damage, flip into something, and then we can use Force Revival. We could do this here, but I don't think so. I think I would rather wait for Force Revival or Spreading Infection.
I'll hold nothing back.
Yeah. So we'll have this resolved, then do Spreading Infection so we actually get the 3. Because if we did it... Like, yes, we're missing out on the 2 mana advantage, but we actually get another whole body, and that could be really good to, like, take some damage from ETBFX and just get a little beater going. So we do have 2 creatures in the yard. We have a Tyrant and a slow... or a regular Tyrant and a fast Tyrant for Living Death, and that could be pretty good. Let's just do that. I kind of want to do this to make sure that it trades with this, rather than like doing the rebirth. I actually think we do the devil. I think we do the devil just to get more stuff. And then if they try to kill the devil, we can rebirth. Do we want to do this? They probably want to kill the devil, don't you think? Because I would rather get a devil back than, like, this could get a slow Tyrant. Because we only have 1 devil in the yard. I think... Yeah, let's just do this. So this is either going to get a fast Tyrant or a slow Tyrant. We'll just do this one. Because we have now 1 of each, so we have two hits. Ooh, that was good. Because now the slow Tyrant is going to go up, which is nice, because then it'll trade with BB Hood. Oh, it won't flip, though, which is a little unfortunate. Well, it will, like, take another hit to flip. I think we actually might just wait to do this. Or we could force Revival here. We could force Revival. Yeah, I took too long to think about what we wanted to do. I kind of want them to kill this or play some creatures. Yeah. Like, I kind of want to be greedy, but they use their big board wipe, so they probably don't have that much mana, so I'd rather just be aggressive. Because, like, all of our creatures are usually better than their ETB, especially since, like, they didn't, like, play a Rathalos or something like that.
Prepare yourself.
3 damage, that's fine. We could kill this, but I don't really want to. We could Mad Massacre this. But okay, 1 damage went, which is great. Awesome. Yeah, that felt really good. Like, just like waiting to play the Living End. Living End is, or Living Death? Living Death. What's the card called? Whatever the card's called. That card is just like kind of nonsense, right? Like whenever you can do Living Death. Sorry, not Living End, that's a Magic card. And as you can tell by Ryan F. MTG, very Magic related. Yeah, my plan was just to play 5 matches with this, and we actually went 5-0, which is awesome. A little bit above average, like I've been doing good with this deck, but 5-0 is very, very good. I feel like this deck is strong. It does struggle a little bit because you can kind of get a lot of like the 1 mana. You could get a lot of like this card or Mad Massacre and then just like not really have anything to do with them, or the zombie's a little weak, or you could just have like a grid full of like hard removal. But as long as you kind of have like at least 1 tyrant or 1 devil, you usually can do things, which is really nice because there's some decks that are like a little bit all in, right, and just have complete dead hands, where this can have dead hands, but the dead hands are usually playable because it's like, sure, I wait around till I get 6 mana and then maybe I use this to obliterate something that maybe I don't want to, but at least you're still getting some value. So that's going to be it for me tonight. Definitely, if you have these cards, definitely try to play this. It's a really good deck right now. Definitely can rank up quite a bit with it. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscription button, and I will see you all next time.